Hi guys, I'm Kees Cornelis, also known as the Dutch Movie Guy, here today with a review for Star Wars Rebels Season 4, Episodes 12 and 13, Wolves and a Door, and A World Between Worlds, I believe they are called. These two episodes continue this season. I'm trying to find words for these episodes because these were something. These were really fucking good. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. After the episode was done, the second episode, I said to my girlfriend who I was watching it with, like, this might just be the best episode of the show. And yes, that does include Twilight of the Apprentice. And I never in a million years thought that Rebels would be able to do that. But we are going out on a bang. We are going out on the best episodes that we've had in Rebels, I think. Because already last week with Jedi Knight and Doom, while those tore me apart and they broke me, those were amazing episodes. And these, again, were amazing episodes. And as I said, the episodes last week, I already was like, no, this is not quite Twilight of the Apprentice, but it's close. And then with this week, I was like, okay, we're there. We're on the same level quality. It's like, wow, they really brought their A game on both of the episodes. Now, while last week essentially had the bang in the first episode, and then bang in a way that maybe wrong phrasing, but I mean the highlight, the biggest thing happened in the first episode at the end, and then the second episode was essentially getting over that. This one has the first episode sets up the next one, and the next one is bananas good. It's so fucking good, that episode. I was like, holy shit. Before I continue this review, I do have to once again mention I'm on my phone. I apologize for the bad quality, but hey, for the past hour I've been trying to figure out whether to split it into 2 or 1, and then I finally figured out I have an SD card, so at least I can just do one review and talk about these episodes. Seriously, I've had a lot of problems filming this one so far, but I think that I finally figured it out with this review. So hopefully this will be the last time I shoot it, and it's fine. And I also apologize for any fuck-ups that I make, that I just do weird stuff. Oh, wait, look, this. That would usually be edited out, but I can't do that because I don't have an editor on my phone. Hopefully next week I have a computer. I really think that next week I have a computer, but we'll see. Anyway. These episodes. Where to even start? Well, where to start is that now the Ghost Crew goes on the Lothal to the Jedi Temple in Lothal, because Jedi Temple, we need to go there. I forgot exactly why Ezra wants to go there, but he realized that it is important, and it's like, okay, let's go there. The instant they got on the wolves, something I noticed. Hera, for the first time in 4 seasons of Rebels, puts on her goggles. I was like, that's the first time that happened. I noticed it and I was like, that is literally the first time ever she put those on. Wow. That was something. It was nice to see finally for a change, but for 4 seasons she always had the hat and the goggles up top, and she never put them on. And now she put them on. It's like, oh, why now? It's a good question, I think. Why is this the first time we see them on? But hey, I welcome it. It's finally we see it, and it's like, okay, she uses them. It's just, have there ever been moments in the show that she had a need to put them on? Maybe, I don't know, but whatever. Then they go to the site. They find out the Empire has been digging up everything. We get introduced to the minister. Not really sure what to feel about him. And Sabine actually gets female scout trooper armor. That was a little bit weird to see. Like, usually we always see the stormtrooper and scout trooper and just any kind of imperial armor. It is for males only, really. And this is the first time we see female armor, and that there actually is a difference between it. I was like, okay, that's weird. But she puts it on. Her and Ezra once again go off on a mission. It's really, the thing is that like, if you follow some Facebook groups and you follow Rebels fans like I do, I follow them on Facebook. I just see what is like popular. I've polled between Rebels fans. It's like everyone loves Kanan and Hera, and that essentially we already had. Ezra and Sabine is kind of an item and is kind of something that people do like, and I'm not against it. The thing is, though, with all these missions, like all throughout this season, they've been going on missions together. Is that going to be an item at the end of the show? Maybe in the future? I don't know. But it's something that I'm like interested in. But this episode once again teams them up. Then yeah, Zeb and Hera are just on the lookout. Sabine gets into trouble and gets taken to the minister. Speaking of the minister, he talks to the Emperor. We have the Emperor in Rebels. Oh my god. We already heard his voice before, but now we actually see him. And I assume he's voiced by Sam Witwer. I didn't check on that one, but I'm pretty sure. And that's actually really nice that we have the Emperor back in Star Wars and now in Rebels. And it makes perfect sense why he is there. That's what I always love about Rebels. They manage to tie these classic characters naturally into the show. When Tarkin showed up, it made sense because essentially everyone failed, and then you have Tarkin who actually does get a result. Same with Vader. Like, Tarkin also had issues. Let's bring in Vader to get results. He got results. It's just whatever happened to him at the end of Twilight of the Apprentice fucked him up. So he's out of the show now, but still, it kind of made sense. It made sense. Like, Vader and his Inquisitors are searching for Jedi. Yeah, so Vader shows up, of course, which was awesome. And now the Emperor. Why does the Emperor show up? Well, the Emperor has always been trying to look for ways to make him last forever, make him live forever. That's essentially what he started in. Okay, the first time we saw about that, we saw in Revenge of the Sith, where he's talking about Darth Plagueis and how he is able to live. And now, after that, of course, in Clone Wars as well. So chronologically, in Clone Wars, it happens first, but like we see it later, because in Clone Wars he's also trying to figure that out. What he was trying to do with Dooku in the Yoda arc, that's already something. And now we see him again. He's trying to figure out the Mortis stuff, and that apparently gives him some kind of immortality. So if he's able to do that, yeah, that will be a big problem. So I was also very happy when the episode ended, the Jedi Temple was gone and he couldn't do that anymore. But still, it's a very good, yeah, I think it's a very good use of the Emperor. It makes perfect sense, and it's just awesome to see him in Rebels again. Also, Mortis. Mortis is back. Okay, I apologize for potential background noise as well. I live in a house and it's a little bit noisy sometimes. But anyway, Mortis is back in Star Wars. Mortis is my favorite arc in Clone Wars. I can already tell you that. So yeah, that was amazing to see back, and it's also used well. I'm not entirely sure though how it is used yet, because the thing is, if you've seen the Mortis arc in Clone Wars, spoilers, the brother, the sister, the father, they're gone. He died. So I really wonder, like, how is that connecting? Now, that was the first part. The second part, Ezra goes in the world between worlds, and that breaks essentially all space and time, because we hear all these quotes from all the movies essentially. Like we hear stuff from the prequels, we hear stuff from the original trilogy. I wasn't able to fully hear everything, but my girlfriend even said that she heard Kylo Ren in there. So it just connects everything together. That's also something that Rebels has been doing, trying to connect everything, being the connective tissue between the prequels, Clone Wars, the original trilogy, and of course the sequel trilogy in ways. Not entirely, but at least in a certain way, which I think that's great. If you actually are able to do that, that's amazing that they are connecting all that. So praise Rebels for trying to do that. And then we get Ahsoka back into the show. I was like, we get the Emperor, we get Mortis, and we get Ahsoka. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really going to claim that this very well might be the best episode because it ties Mortis, my favorite arc in Clone Wars, and Twilight of the Apprentice together in an episode. It makes perfect sense. You get the Emperor. I'm fanboying the fuck out over this because it all really does make sense. But holy shit, this is awesome. It's like, oh my god, everything just, it's perfect. Also, like Ahsoka, we finally see what happened when the temple closed. Like for years, since Twilight of the Apprentice aired, I have been wondering like what happened to her? How the hell was she able to survive as well as Vader? Because we do see her walk down, and of course we know Vader survived. So for years I've been wondering, what happened there? How was she able to survive as well as Vader? Didn't they fight? Well, now we finally know. Ezra took her out of the moment. She jumped back into the moment, and now, yeah, I still wonder what happens to Ahsoka now, but I think she is alive. We don't know. We'll see. But it was really, really well written, I thought, that they actually give a good explanation for that, and we finally have some closure on that. My only question now is, what happened to Ahsoka after Malachor? Stuff probably happened, but the question is, how? It's weird. The thing is, Ahsoka might have been like, she knew that Kanan would die, and as long as Kanan was alive, she couldn't get into the picture knowing that he would die. So she might have just said, okay, I'm gonna lay back and get back into the picture that the moment that Kanan is gone. So I really wonder what happened there. I'm very interested to see what happens there. That was like, wow. Now with the, yeah, other than that, with the Emperor not getting Ezra, the temple gone, that makes sure that the Emperor can't use the world between worlds to get like his unlimited power that he has always craved. So I do wonder, because I know the Emperor will show up later as well, what happens next, or at least I assume that's what I think the trailer showed us. So I really wonder what is going to happen next week, the season finale. Oh my god, I can't wait for it. Everything is going to end. It's kind of bittersweet because you know it's ending and it's such an amazing show, but the fact that they are ending on such amazing episodes, I'm like, yep, just give them to me. I'll take it. I'll accept this end of the show. So I'm really curious about next week. But we've had some amazing episodes where everything is connecting, and the way they are connecting it is brilliant, I think. It's not shrinking the universe. It's using the Force really well. I also was impressed that they managed to make me care and accept the cosmic and living Force. That is a concept that I've kind of been against since the prequels, but now I'm like, oh shit, it makes sense. It actually made sense. So it's like, okay, I'm okay with it. I'm on board with it. So they make me appreciate the prequels more. The moment that anything makes me appreciate the prequels more, it has happened. Believe me, it has happened. But I praise that thing. The Leia book, the Catalyst, Rebels. There have been things that make me appreciate the prequels more. And I'm like, that's pretty smart. The moment that you're able to do that, the moment that you make me like the prequels, that's impressive, because I do not like those movies, but they make me like it a little bit more than I usually do. So yeah, some really amazing episodes this week. I can't wait for the season finale next week. You'll see a review on that. So, Jesus, I need a drink and I need food. I am done with this review. I wonder, what are your thoughts in these episodes? These amazing episodes, really. Do you agree with me that they might be better than Twilight of the Apprentice? Or are you like, nah, these weren't that good. They were good, but they weren't that good. Please, whatever you think, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And look out for my review next week. We're ending Rebels with something next week. So look out for it. It's going to be something. If you want to see more of my reviews and reactions that are usually well edited and well put together, whatever, then please click on my channel. Please hit subscribe if you actually like what the hell I was saying here. I really feel that I'm rambling here because I usually work with a script and I can edit everything, and now I just have to put every bit of thought that I have in just a review that I just shoot on my phone. So I apologize once again for the quality, but if you think, okay, this guy actually does have a point, please click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next week. Bye.